everyone. Today we're going to be working in the concertina sketchbook again, and we're going to be doing a little mixed media landscape. I'm going to start off with my Kuretake Gambi watercolors. This is the Art Deco set that I just got, and it's fabulous. We're going to start off with this Mars yellow color. It's a little orange. If you've never worked with Kuretake Gambi watercolors, they're more like a gouache than they are watercolor. As you can see, it's a very bold, striking color. So I'm just going to add in some lines and add some more water to it to give it more of that watercolor wash feel. And I'm going to go back in with the yellow-brown color from the set. I want this to have a feeling of fall, of autumn, seasons changing, a little different, more color than I usually use, but I kind of wanted to play around with the set, so this is what we're doing today. Just making some very fluid marks, being pretty easy with it. I'm going back in with the palette knife, kind of scrape away and add some dimension, some marks to this piece. I want it to be very loose, and go back in with the pencil and just add in some layers to this that you can see through the paint, and it actually is dragging a little bit of that paint along too, which is nice. But I really like the set of colors. There's 48 colors in the set, and I think I've used like 3. But these autumnly colors are definitely a fave. So sketching with some pencil, and now we're going to go in, and I made this stencil. This is an idea from a fellow creator called Yates Makes, and I'll leave his link above. So the idea is that you cut out these shapes and then use water to take off the first layer so you get that imprint of the cardboard. Here I am with my jelly plate, and I'm going to add in the Payne's Gray with a stencil on, or I guess it's really a mask. This is deli paper that I'm going to take off the excess ink or paint with. I didn't do a very good job, but that's okay. And I'm just going to press this onto my sketch that I'm making. And I cut out the wrong. Okay, so I cut out that part, but I didn't get it all down. So we're going to go ahead and press in another piece of this, and you will see the completed piece in the next frame because I apparently deleted that. So here is all of the print that I just made, and you can see it's made very graphic and very fun. So I'm going to go in with this Payne's Gray ink and just sort of add some texture and some marks to it. I want this to be fluid. I like how you can go over those cardboard marks and you're still going to be able to see them through this light wash of ink. Just creating texture, creating marks, adding interest. Going back in with the palette knife to kind of give more interest in. This has been one of my favorite new techniques that I absolutely love right now. I'm going to go in with some of this black Sumi ink. You can see I'm adding in scratchy marks to give just that texture to it. Pulling back down, giving a little more over here on this side because I want it to be very, I want some energy in it. So now I'm going to add in this stencil with this little sponge that I got from the dollar store. I saw this stencil and I was like, oh, this might be kind of fun to add. It's almost like a woodcut vibe to it. The marks that you get when you make a woodcut. And I really thought that was pretty neat and sort of mimics those marks that we have at the top without being so direct and so representational and repetitive. And I like how that looks. I'm going to go back in with the Derwent Inktense blocks. I'm going to wet those down with a brush. I'm going to use this green color to bring back some of this watercolor wash, ink wash to it. Because it was feeling a little, it needed something down here over the marks that I just made, so they just don't look stuck on. Trying really hard to preserve some white space. I think I did a pretty good job. It was feeling very beachy to me for some reason. I think it's the lines remind me of when I went on vacation to the Outer Banks, and these fences were everywhere along the beach. It kind of has that feeling to it. It wasn't intentional, but that's what it makes me think of when I look at this piece right now. I'm going to go back in with some of this bluish Payne's Gray color here, just to add another layer in the back, to sort of lead you back through the piece. Make it a little dark, scratching, scraping, just creating interest and vitality through this piece. I'm going to go in with the Inktense block here, and I'm just going to add some of the raw texture to it to make some different marks. And here you can see what the slide looks like. I have some favorites. I love how that flows through there. And I'm loving these marks over here as well. Hope you enjoy this painting, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.